What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Endzone Sports Podcast, where it's just a couple of friends discussing sports, so you don't have to. So grab a drink and let me and Breadman today talk some sports for you.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Breadman? How's everything?
What's going on, my brother? I am full of joy.
You see the colors, right? Do you see the
Yeah,
screen colors? You
I
see
see the
what
screen
colors they are,
colors.
right?
Yeah, and Met colors.
Now
Yeah.
you wouldn't even say that right now. You know that.
What do
Come
you,
on,
what do you
come
mean?
on. You know that's
Listen,
not Met colors.
let me tell you something, though. In the beginning of the week, last week of Monday, they were 8-10 in their last 10 games. You
That's
know,
you guys won the World Series, right? Beating the
yeah,
Yankees 2 out of 3. That's what
for
it
us,
seemed like. All the Mets
for us,
came
it's
out
a
of their
World
little
Series.
cocoon
You know,
talking shit.
I don't know which Met fans are those. You know what I mean? You got to
Oh,
stay quiet for a little
I would
bit.
name them.
You know
I
what it
should
is?
name them because we don't got a lot of viewers right
No,
now. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. But they know
well,
who they are. They know who they are.
yeah, yeah, but you got to be happy. You got to be happy. Let's go Mets. I
I
like the
feel
Mets
like they
colors,
get
but I
like
do
you guys get
all right,
more joy just beating the Yankees. Like if the Yankees lose, you guys get more joy. I don't know.
because of the Yankee fans are just so rude and uncouth that what I mean. They caused that rage to come out from the Mets fans and show, yeah, you see what we did to you Yankee fans. The Yankees want to throw it all in our face, but you know what? I don't get it. I'm 10 minutes away from Yankee Stadium. You know, I'm not gonna go over there anyway. I'm a Mets fan. Let's go Mets. But I know why you have that the blue and orange up.
Oh, of course, baby. That's for my New York Knicks,
Islanders.
baby.
Yeah.
What a game. What a year so far. Um, we spoke about it the first time, right? Not what was it? I think it was an episode or two ago when I asked you the question was, what was better, rest or like just playing, just because you were hot,
Yeah.
and we both agree rest, right?
Rest.
It wasn't
You
the
got the
point.
rest.
It wasn't what was showing after in game one because it showed
Hmm.
a lot of rust, right? Until like the fourth quarter when they started picking it
Yeah.
up. I don't take it back. Being that I think I don't know if OG's 100% healthy or he's just scared to push off of it. But man, what a game!
Great
Man,
game.
what a
Great
game!
game.
It's
Game
like
one.
if it's not the year, when is it going to be? Like I think this is the best shot for us to get to where we want to get. I'm not saying winning a championship. I think that's going to be real hard to do because the West is probably the strongest two
Yeah.
teams left in the playoffs.
Ugh.
But man, what excitement I'm having, man! Like
I bet.
we haven't. Well, not that we haven't. Last year, we got heartbroken with that damn bounce that went high. We
Yeah.
should have beat the Pacers, but that ruined everything. But if you let's break down game one first, right? Game two was kind of a blowout, which was great for us.
Yeah.
But game one, the comeback. What was the key part of this game for the Knicks with the comeback? Who do you think helped out, and what was the main reason for the comeback?
Jalen Brunson
One,
and Landry Shamet on
two,
defense.
100%.
You know what I mean? You could not have come back if it wasn't for those two guys. And and that
And
shows value.
and one
Who
more,
else?
Mikal Bridges.
Mikael Bridges, yes. You know, a lot of people, you know, they they don't like Mikael Bridges. I've heard
Yes,
a few times, say, fuck Mikael Bridges, But again,
I was one of them,
yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all traded 5 picks for this guy.
which was too
You
much.
know, you know,
Regardless,
he, he's doing it. He's doing his thing. You
he
know what I
is.
mean? He comes up big when you guys need him. Against the Celtics last season, the first 2 games, it wasn't for his defense at the end of the game. And now the kid is good. You know, give him a break. I think the Knicks are stacked, and I know you want him to do great. But I think this year towards the playoffs. I'm glad that they put it all together. During these playoffs, but I don't see Cleveland beating them. They're on a direct path. They're on the right road to win the championship. And look at like Landry Shamet, coming through with great defense. You know, guys doing their part. And
You took the words right out of my mouth, right? Don't get me wrong. I want to say that it could be over. I think it's the next year, but what does scare me is the fact of like the Cavs are not a bad team. They are 6-1
they're not.
Now going to their home. It should show. If we can get 1 out of 2, I'll be fine. Coming back to New York, I think it'll be hard for them to beat us 2 out of the 3 times there, right? But I completely agree with you, right? Josh Hart played a pivotal role in the first series against Atlanta. Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges was getting right. I think we came on and I was ready to ship him out. But he was benched and didn't even look like he can be able to play a part of his team anymore. Like I was like, bro, like we traded 5 first-round picks for this guy. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing. But what I love about this team is there's no like, oh, it's me. I need to go. Like, why not me? Why not me? Josh shot on the bench. Shamet came in, which to me was I'm gonna say the pivotal part of it because, bro, Donovan Mitchell was dominating the whole game. No, I don't think anyone, Hart, Brunson, Bridges, OG was getting to the hole at will. When they brought in Shamet, the change of pace where they were able to just put him on him and not worry about anything else is what to me changed the whole game. I think he only took like, was it two or maybe 4 shots in like the last 8 minutes of the game.
Wow.
Like Shamet to me took him out of the game and Brunson just did Brunson things in the fourth quarter, which was, bro, I swear to you, I'm gonna sit there and say I'm one of those fans where I went to bed down 22. I'm like, great, fuck this shit. This is bullshit.
This is over. It's over.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm texting Hondo. I'm texting this same old Knicks, this, that. I go to bed. I was like, should I watch a show? Nah, I'm going to watch the rest of the game. I put it on the iPad.
You have to.
And then chip away. I'm like, yo, what the? This could happen. I'm like, I can't text Hondo that because I don't want to jinx it. And everything's going good. Everything's going good. I'm going to tell you where I wanted to flip out is Karl Anthony Towns, man. When the OG drove, took it to the hole, I think it would have made about 4. And he held Allen's arm, like
grabbed him.
Like, what are you doing?
No need for that.
He becomes retarded in some of the games. I don't know. Can I say that right? Retarded?
No, you can't say that word.
Okay, he becomes lost in some of the games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what he thinks. I'm like, when he did that, I'm like, that could, and if I'm not mistaken, did they come back and nail a 3 after that, make it to 7, or was that before?
I think so. If I remember quite right.
I know Mobley hit a 3 to make it by 7. I'm like, great, man. Of course, this is what's gonna happen. But man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I've been hearing a lot about like Brunson, if he finished this off like all the way or getting them to the finals, the best Knick ever. I can't put him there, right?
Not yet.
Long life Knick fan, bro. I seen Patrick Ewing bring this team from the slums. But what I can sit here and I can say, this could be possibly the best free agent signing ever.
Acquisition by the New York Knicks. Yes, absolutely.
And what's crazy is these Knicks fans, and I'm one of them. I'm gonna say I'm one of them. I didn't think he was worth the $100 million because his showing in Dallas was that he was good, but to lead a team, I don't know. But if you look at his background, he's a leader. He went to Villanova and took over that team.
Won the championship there.
2 there. Yeah. So I'm going to take it on the chin and say, hey, listen, I was wrong. Because that 4-year, $100 million contract is by far going to be known. You take this Knicks team to the championship and possibly, hopefully, knocking on wood, getting them one back since 73. That'd be known as the best free agent move in the world, like ever in sports.
Yes, absolutely. The kid is amazing. And what bugs me out is he's about 6'2". He's really not small, but when you see him, he's a 6'2".
He looks small though.
He does look small. But when you see him drive the lane, and little soft drops here, a step back, a little hezzy. His hezzy game is amazing. You know what I
bro.
mean? I love watching him. My wife's aunt, they go crazy over this guy. She's like, where'd he come from? Listen, the kid, he's been there. He's been a talented player ever since he came into the league.
Uh,
In Dallas, he proved it. It bugs me out when these scouts, the guy proved it in college. A perfect example, Trey Burke, when he played for Michigan. Remember
yeah,
Trey Burke?
yeah, of course. He was a Nick.
A hell of a point guard, in Michigan. Gets drafted in the top 10. Smaller than Jalen Brunson, but still a scorer outright. Jalen Brunson was not just a scorer in college, he was a leader. He was a leader of that Villanova team. To go ahead and come in the league, get drafted in the second round, like how could you overlook a guy like that? He comes
Bro.
to Dallas, mind you, he's playing with Luca. They put him into the starting lineup. That's how good the kid was. They couldn't keep him on the bench.
Yeah, but
You
the
know?
year he was becoming a free agent, didn't Luka get hurt and he
Yeah.
took over in the
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
starting
Yes.
lineup.
Yes.
And that's when he wasn't willing to take the contract that they were offering him. And at the end of the year, he went to them and
Yeah.
said, "I'm willing to take this," which
Yeah.
was less than what the Knicks gave him, and Dallas waved them off. Well, thank you, Dallas, because
Yeah. Yeah.
that was, bro. I'm telling you, he's brought everything to New York, man. And you're
Energy.
100% right about that, man. I'm gonna tell you right. Like I've sat there and I've said, like, I can't stand like the combine in football, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't need to see a man and the players in underwear running to
Onesies. Running in onesies.
Yeah, bro. All you need is to put on a tape. I don't understand scouts. Like, I think they go by like, what's the potential of this player? Like, how was Brunson? Was he was a late first round or was he second?
Yeah. He was second round. Second round.
Like,
He's in the
like
I think what
though? Like,
the
bro, and it shows his techniques of everything. Like, it's just when he gets into the hole, the little stop, push back with his chest, goes forward, moves to the left, a little pump fake. That's all practice, and bro, I'm ecstatic to have this guy on my team.
Yes,
Man,
yes,
I'm not. I can't say that
absolutely.
about Carl Anthony Towns, but with this guy here, this guy, kind man.
Listen, the way the Knicks been playing, I guarantee you, when you need Carl Anthony Towns, he's gonna come through. I guarantee
Think
that.
so? I hope
I
so.
think so. I think so. Let me tell you, it's a tough matchup for big men. The Detroit Cleveland matchup proved it. Cleveland with Mobley and Allen. That's a tough matchup for big men.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So you're not gonna look great against against this guy, against these two guys, Twin Towers, I call them. But again, I believe that with Carl Anthony Towns, when you need him, he's gonna come through. It may not be this series. I still see them beating Cleveland. I don't care. I don't see it. The Harden deal, to me, to be honest, I didn't think that they should have done that. I think, I get that Darius Garland was injured, but Darius Garland in my opinion, he's a younger player. Not my opinion. He is a younger player than James Harden. Plays better defense.
Who doesn't? We play better defense.
Yeah, right. I play better defense than him. Plays better defense than him. Can knock down the three. It's a point guard. And don't get me wrong, Harden's a hell of a scorer because Harden can also still has the ability to take over a game. I don't think he's going to do it against the Knicks. But
I don't see him being able to take over a game like that.
It's not a good matchup. You know what I mean? But again, it's the NBA. Crazier things have happened. So
100%. But
it's
my concern is the Donovan Mitchell on that team, man. I think he has the capability of taking over. I don't really fear. I'm saying this right before game 3 that's about to happen, right? But I don't really fear James Harden anymore.
No, I got you.
I think
don't think so,
right now in his career, if his numbers are big, it's because they're giving him a whole bunch of free throw shots where they're letting him fouled. And he's pounding his points from that, right? I think he out of what they got 4 8.
And I believe his numbers are also lower on that. His him taking it to the lane and getting fouled
because he is a step slower.
Yeah.
I think 6 out of the 8 wins that they've had, or 6, I think it was 6 games this year so far in the playoffs. He's had more turnovers than field goals.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day if I'm the
Yeah.
Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yo, let
listen,
me tell you
I'm
something.
gonna
That bugs me
say-
out with Harden
go ahead,
is whoever I want to know who shapes up his beard. It's like
bro.
one of the ugliest.
That dude,
You know,
bro. You know, I
that
used to cut
doesn't even
hair.
look shaped up. You
I
would
used to
think,
cut hair, and bro, it bothers me, bro. When my brothers come to get a haircut, right? Sometimes they come in
yeah.
like 4 months, 5 months, and I'm looking at these guys, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? What do you guys look like? But what bothers me, a
What's
pet
wrong
peeve
with your
of mine,
beard?
which bothers me now, like my beard is starting to grow in by my lip, and
Mm-hmm.
they come in and get a haircut, and their hair is over their lip. I'm like,
Oh my
that
God, how
don't
you
bother
allow
you,
that? Shit, that
but
bothers me, and I got a little bit going on here.
yeah. So his beard is one of a kind. But I'm gonna say, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, right?
Yeah.
This is one thing, right? Last year's Eastern Conference Finals, we had the shit of bad luck being up
Mm-hmm.
14 with I think
Yeah.
58 seconds remaining, right? Or 9, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was disgraceful what we let happen with the Pacers. So
Mm-hmm.
last year we had the shot of Halliburton stepping back. That shit went 20 feet in the air, came back down. Was couldn't plan this worst nightmare in the world. Then comes game 1 against the Cavs, and bro, what's his name? Number 5? I can't think of his name. The shooter, the white boy,
Merrill, Wade.
Mero. How does his shot to end the game roll around? It looks
I
like it's
seen that.
going in and pops back
And
out.
it pops right back out.
Bro, that would have been a morale killer for us to come back that much. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a
Yeah.
tale of two sides from last year and this year, which we got the luck of that ball not going in. Because to me, that shit was in. That shit was in there and
Mm-hmm.
then popped right back out,
That
which
was
is,
crazy.
man, listen. And then that's the whole game. I was going nuts, bro. I like, even like, we went on a 44-11 run with 8.5. I think it was 8 minutes left in the game. You don't hear shit like that.
You don't.
And then they picked up on the defense. Man, listen, Shamit was
I'm
big.
telling you, it's the Knicks. It could be. Well, I think the Knicks year to make it to a championship. Let's not get too crazy.
No, I've said it before.
There's the
I
there's
said
the
it.
defending champions, and then there's a guy by the name of Victor Wembanyama.
Yo,
You
he's
know,
freakish, man.
that's an alien right there. I'm telling you,
You
that's
talk
a
about an
yeah.
organization with luck. They've had David Robinson,
Brothers. Yeah,
right
no.
off to Tim Duncan, and now
Hmm.
they get Victor Wembanyama. But they're man, I don't know. OKC is just why. Even we talk about the Harden trade. Let's
Hmm.
get to that. Why in the world would Philadelphia trade McCain to Oklahoma City?
They thought they were done. That's why they thought they were done. They figured let's just see what we can get for this guy. You know,
I looked at
I
yesterday.
don't.
He took 21 shots from a guy off the bench.
Yeah, yeah. But he's not the only one because the game one, Alex Caruso did the same thing too. Alex Caruso, veteran point guard, one of the best dunkers. Small
He's a
man.
really good defender as well.
He can throw. Yeah, yes, he is. Hell of a player. You didn't get them veteran guys, come off the bench and do their thing. But absolutely, one of the dumbest
Russo
trades.
went 11 for
You know,
19, scoring 31.
yeah, huh? Scoring 31 on the game one. And again, it's this kid can shoot. This kid, he played well in Duke. You know what I mean? He came in last
He
season.
wasn't like this though.
No, you know what? He's talented defensive player, can shoot the three. Guy who know his role. And if you give him the opportunity, like they do in OKC, because again, not only with Caruso, they do it also with Jalen, not Jaden Williams, Jalen Williams.
Yes.
Yes, you know what I mean. Another guy who can go ahead and score. The kid from Kentucky, the what's his name? The point guard,
Mitchell?
not Mitchell. Um, Damn, I got it
Oh,
one more time.
Wallace.
Wallace, Casey
Casey
Wallace,
Wallace.
another guy who can go ahead and drop points. That team is set up to go ahead and just take their time, play defense, give the ball to this guy, especially now that I don't know. Did you hear how long this guy will be out? Will Williams?
No, they all I know was that it was a hamstring. It was a
Mm.
hamstring issue.
Hamstrings are bad.
But it seems like he gets put to the side and they still
Yeah,
find victories. Like
yeah,
I don't understand how they come about. And yesterday Fox came back too, which I thought would have helped them out.
yeah.
San Antonio,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, they're down Harper. They're down Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper, to me, I think down the give him 5 more years. This kid's gonna be up there.
yeah, but
Kid
Dylan
is
Harper
talented.
played yesterday.
Yeah, But again,
It's,
like I'm saying, that's a talented player. Like you said, the lucky get lucky. These guys. These Spurs. A guy like Dylan Harper. I'm telling you, you'll see. This kid reminds me. He got a combination of a Brandon Roy type game with like I'm trying to go ahead and figure out one of these. The kid is just amazing. I think I'm
he
a
is a
huge
good
fan of
player.
Dylan
He's
Harper.
good.
You know, kid can get you 6 points. This is now imagine kid can get you 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists off the bench with just 20 minutes in the game. It's like crazy how you do that. You know, with Victor Wembanyama on the squad and Stephen Castle.
I love
Again,
Stephen Castle, man. He's
yeah,
only
Stephen Castle.
21. They got a
Yeah.
real young core there, but
Hmm.
bro, like I can't see anyone beating the Thunder. Like for you to beat the Thunder, you need a game of what Wemby had on game one. Like it's crazy. You, he had what 41, 20.
40 video game play. I used to do that when
Yeah.
in the old in the old 2K. I don't like the 2K Live anymore. I don't think you create your player like you did before. And if you do, you got to spend money on it before you
Oh,
create your guy. You're seven.
it's
You're
all
you're
yeah.
7'9" big man giving you 40 and 20 and 10 assists and 10 blocks a game. Now you can't do that unless you pay for it. But it's
I
that's
mean,
the kind of player when Yama
he
is.
is one of a kind. Like I can't even
Mhm.
sit here and say, oh,
No,
we've seen that before. You've never
no, we
seen a guy
haven't.
7'5"
We
dribbling the ball, moving like this. What I
we
worry
we
about him is him breaking. Like he looks
yes,
like
yes,
he's
yes.
gonna break every time he goes down the court.
But again, that ball is you got to work out, and I think that's what they're doing with him. You can't go ahead and during the season, have him. He had that blood clot last season, kind of slow him down. You need time to recover from that. With the correct medication. But once this kid truly starts hitting that weight room, like you see Giannis when Giannis first came into the
Oh,
league, he was
he was a
skinny,
oh yeah.
and then you see him now. The guy's like a monster. You know what I mean? One of these monsters. Once Victor Wembanyama starts hitting that weight room, you can see he's gained a little muscle. Once he starts doing that, you're gonna see and with his ability now, the kid. When we think that he's unstoppable now, you know, he's gonna be unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. I got this guy probably winning a few MVPs in the league before he retires.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
he's amazing. He is one of a kind. Talking about Dylan Harper, he was named to the first team NBA All NBA rookie.
No, okay. Good, good.
Did you know who
Congratulations.
the five were?
Okay, let me guess.
Go ahead.
Um, Dylan Harper, Cooper
One.
Flag,
That's of course another.
Conkanipple,
That's three.
Conkanipple.
That's your boy. That's your
That's
boy.
my boy. That's my boy, Conkanipple. Coolest name in the league. Oh, golly. Why is my mind going blank now? You're gonna have to go ahead and give me hints.
Another one who was in the playoffs, played for just
Edgecombe,
but
Edgecombe.
and the last guy I would
DJ.
tell you, you would never guess, and I'm gonna tell you who it is. Right,
No, don't tell. Give me a hint before you go ahead
Western
and
Conference didn't make the playoffs.
can I get a something else?
All right,
Because so
so
many people that make.
he was in the transfer portal, decided to go to this NBA, this new NBA thing where you can try out before to
Yeah,
see if you're draft, and he decided not to go to college to the team he was transferring to. Went to
Cedric
the
Howard.
Cedric Howard.
Cedric Howard.
He
I
was,
got
you
it.
know what school
Yeah,
he was supposed to go to, right?
he's supposed to go to Duke
He was going
or
to Duke.
to
He was going to Duke.
yeah,
And I
Cedric
remember
Howard.
seeing that we had this transfer. I didn't
Hmm.
even know about the whole thing about like you can transfer or whatever it is, but not declare for the draft, go to the
Yeah.
combine and see how your stock will go up and down.
Hmm.
I'm excited as hell. I'm like, oh, this guy looks like he got some game. Like I can't wait.
Yeah.
And then the season starts, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, but something
You know,
ain't right. Like there's a player that I'm missing,
hmm
and it was Cedric
yeah,
Howard
Cedric Howard. See, with Cedric Howard, he really won it because he did so well in the beginning of the season. You know,
Yeah,
I think probably this guy probably made a second team. The kid from Toronto, Boyles, more something Boyles,
from
or
Toronto.
Murray Boyles. Yeah, Murray Boyles.
That sounds like
Kid did
his
well. Yeah,
hurt.
Mhm. Like it hurts.
It's like an ass thing. Like he's got something in his ass or some shit.
Murray,
What?
Mur- Murray Boyles.
Murray
You
Boyles. That
know,
don't
he
sound.
might make second team. He might make second team. You know, but again, this was a strong rookie class, though. I
No,
felt
it was. I think this year's coming out is going to be even better. But
it's
what
gonna be
sucks
way
right
better.
what sucks now is like, how do I say it? Like, bro, like the NBA isn't fun to watch in the regular season.
Mm,
Like now is when
I
it's
got you.
exciting and you see like I don't see like people giving their alls in the regular season. The NBA has a problem that they need
Yeah,
to fix. Like,
and hopefully with this anti-tanking rule might work. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really looked into it and see what it really is, but they're trying to stop that. They're trying to stop these teams
yeah, but they've
just
been
giving
trying
up
for a
and
while, man.
you know,
Like
yeah,
it sucks. Like even not even just that, just the player. It's like the whole
hmm
thing of like players sitting down and
yeah.
taking like bro, like back in the days we never dealt with that shit, man. That's why
No,
I said to you
no,
like I'm not saying LeBron was that he does
no.
take breaks or whatever it is, but not like he like. But Jordan never took a break. Ewing played every game, like bro, like and it sucks
It's a
because
different.
going to a game now isn't cheap, right? You spend money. So imagine
Yeah.
you spending this money. This is the team I want to play, dropping like 400 or 500 for you and your family. Then you find out two of the three stars you wanted to go watch decide, I'm gonna take a
You know
rest.
what it is, man? It's the generation where these kids, spoil. That's what it is. We've all gone spoiled. We do. And don't get me wrong, I do with my kid as well. She's like, "Oh, I'm hot, so I need to get out of the game." No, you know what I mean? Fine, then, baby, come here. Let me get you a like cold towel for you to go ahead and chill. You know, you know, it's
100%.
yeah. You know what I mean? You don't get that. It's hard. It's rare now that you see players being pushed to the max, and not only that, but enjoying the game. You know why I think it's also less. It's more money now than it
Way
was
more
back
money.
then. So back then it was more you're making money, but you're not making money. You know what I mean? These guys come and on their first contract, and if you're good enough, you're wealthy.
Yes.
Not rich, you're wealthy. There's a huge difference. Back in the day, these players were rich, they weren't wealthy.
Yeah,
So
but these things. The problem now is these players are coming into the league already rich or wealthy.
yeah,
These
yeah,
players with their
you
NIL
know,
deals are getting like $7 million a
yeah,
year just to play. You talk about the Boozer boys.
yeah.
If they're even AJ DeBanstev, his NIL
hmm
deal was 7 million. He went to school for a semester and got $7 million.
Let me do that. Shit,
You
come out happy as hell.
understand what I'm saying? $7 million he got just for 3 months of school. So
Mm.
it's like they're
And
too.
and the college game is also doing their best to keep those players in. But the league is the league, and they're not. No one's gonna go ahead and do that unless you offer these guys 25 million to stay. These kids ain't gonna go. You could again, college basketball would be a lot better if at least these guys would stay 2 years.
hundred
I'm
percent.
I'm getting tired of these guys with the NIA with the transfer portal playing one. You know, just because you're not getting a playing time season one, or you're not doing that well, you're transferring to another
Listen,
location.
that's why I give respect to
Mhm.
Isaiah Evans from Duke. After year
Yes,
one,
yes,
I'm
that's
like, this guy, he's supposed to be a 5 star. He's not even
hmm
playing, and he
yeah,
stuck around. That a lot of players
yeah.
don't do that anymore. Which
Stay. You know what I mean? Like you could be the man next year. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the man now. Learn the game. Because again, half these kids, more than half, are coming out. You watch a McDonald's game. You watch high school games. 3 pointers and dunks. No defense. 3 pointers and dunks. You know what I mean? you get more athletic players now because people are looking at that.
Yep.
People are looking for the athletic players, you know. But again, 3-point shooting and dunks, that's what they're coming out. They don't know how to
That's it.
play
No
ball,
defense,
you
none of
know.
that. No,
No
it's not.
defense at all. No
You know who
nothing.
I blame for this? AAUs. All these damn AAU
Yes,
teams
yes.
and this and that.
They want to win.
To
They want to win.
showcase. It's a
Hmm
showcase just to show your skill. It's like the All-Star game is becoming a joke as well. Like
Yeah.
All-Star game, Pro Bowl. I think the only game that's All-Star that shows heart is baseball because if they play for something, which
Yeah.
it's all a joke. Everything's a
I know.
joke, man. Everything. So let's break down game two. Game two wasn't really much of a breakdown. The Knicks took
Yeah.
over in the second half. Even though Brunson had and that's why I with the whole Brunson thing, you can consider him a star only because the effect that he does on a defense.
Hmm
He had, if not 2-3 people eyeing him down, moving closer to him just
Yes.
to see what he was gonna do.
Rotating towards him.
All of
You
it.
know.
Stop, bro. From full court press, like you don't
Yeah.
really see that in the NBA anymore. But with him, you do.
Daring other players to go ahead and you know, see,
And
that's why I feel Josh Hart had a hell of a game. Even though Josh Hart today may come up with 3 points and 1 rebound, you know, and no assists. That's Josh Hart.
but he also
You
gives
know,
you 100% all the
yeah,
time.
100%. Yes, he does. Yes,
Dumping,
he does.
rebound, flying on it. He'll
He
do
does the
whatever he
little
has.
things. Yeah, exactly. Do the little things to go ahead and help you win.
But
But you
huge.
know,
So the Knicks pretty much in the second half took over the game. Brunson was
yeah.
not always controlled offensively, but also helped out with 14 assists. I think it was a Knick playoff career high for him, which is great. They were up, I think 18, and the Cavs made a little push, and I think that OG three, which was we were up 8, and OG hit a 3 to make it 11, which was I think the end of the whole let's make a run. So if the Knicks keep playing like this, just listen, I'll take a sweep, which would be amazing, and let the Western Conference beat the shit out of each other.
Yes.
Let Shea and Victor beat each other up to give us another, like, hopefully step to getting closer to the championship, man. It's been a long time.
Long time coming.
Long time, man.
Yeah.
So, the game's about to start in 40 minutes. I'm like tweaking to see what's going on.
One thing which I hope doesn't happen, to be honest, I don't think I'm jinxing the Knicks. I probably am, but injury is the only thing stopping the Knicks. Injuries to either Brunson, another injury to OG where he won't be able to come back, or I would even say Cat, because Cat is your scoring big man, and refs, because these refs now you're back at you're headed to Cleveland. You better watch out with these refs. Calling these bogus calls. I'm not even gonna say bullshit. I did say bullshit anyway. Bullshit calls. And that really bugs me out when you see a player stand like this with their hands up and gets called for a foul. But again, I'd say injury is the only thing stopping the Knicks.
Well, I think that's any team though, but the Knicks in general.
Yeah.
But
the Knicks
let me
in
ask you a
general.
question in regards to the Knicks. Will the Knicks be in this position if Tibbs was the coach?
I always have much respect for Tibbs, and I would say yes. I've never been a Mike Brown coach.
For him. He brought us back to where we were supposed to be. But Breadman, the guy he trusts certain players. Like would Shammer be playing Alvarado, McBride he loved, which he
no, they wouldn't. But again, it's playoff basketball. I know he did it during the regular season. It was kind of tough because then playoff time, a lot of the stars and were getting tired. But again, like we spoke earlier about, guys like Jordan, guys like that, guys, the old time players that didn't miss time. Them guys played.
Yeah, but they had a deep bench. The Knicks wouldn't have. He wouldn't trust players to come in.
Again, like how I started off with, I was a Thibodeau fan.
I am too.
I mean, I think he was a great coach. I didn't think he deserved to have gotten fired. I get it
he wasn't playing 9-10 players. He was playing 7.
Yeah, 7 players. Wasn't given the opportunity for these players to get rest. But again, you know what I mean? He led the Knicks back.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I
Agree.
mean? So
100% true.
the way he got let go, I said this guy needs to win a championship in order for me to go ahead and say, you know, Brown over Thibodeau. In that situation.
Agree.
It's just,
Agree.
you know,
Agree.
so,
Since we game 3 is tonight, we're gonna try to get on Monday's Memorial Day. It's not the greatest weather, whatever it is. Tuesday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll try to get back on and see what we could talk about game. Well, Tuesday, if we come on Tuesday, the series could be over if the Knicks sweep.
Oh yeah,
which would be great.
So you'll have a broom in your room.
I got a question, right? So
yes,
I see something on your head, right? You've done
okay.
Old Man, you've done it. Now it's kind of warm out, so now you have a Scully of this NY disgusting blue.
Yes.
What's the reason for this today? I know OTA started.
Yes, that's where I want to get to, the OTAs.
There you go.
They had the rookie walkthrough. Did you see the rookie walkthrough?
No, I saw your boy, the rookie, sleeping on the recliner.
No, not that one. It was the rookie walkthrough. As they're walking by, someone notices someone wearing a Giants uniform. I didn't know this kid was so massive. Talking about Arvell Reese. And I quickly tell you, I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of Arvell Reese. But looking at the size of this man, he was like a man among boys walking around that crew, that group of guys, rookie walkthrough that day. The kid is going to be amazing. I'm becoming a fan. That's why I'm wearing a Giant Scully today on is it summer yet?
No, I think summer's June, isn't it? I think it's June.
No, I think next week we're about to hit summer or some shit like that. Yeah, well, next week would be June, right? So we're already in May.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? 6 months in.
Crazy. But again, New York Giant fans, be ready. We got a monster on our defense by the name of Arvell Reese. I'm wearing my Giants. I'm letting people know this kid's going to win NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. We're going to talk about it.
What?
Early. Arvell. Hit us. Arvell Reese. Tell you have a fan here. I wasn't a fan when we drafted you.
We got a lot of time to
change my mind.
We got a lot of time to talk.
Let's go Big Blue.
But I agree. I do see some stuff that I like, but he always had potential. We already know that.
Yeah.
What scares me with the Giants is we'll talk about is Malik Neighbors having to go in for a second surgery, and I think Adam Schefter reporting something about how like his knee isn't like coming back the way it's supposed to, but we still have some. You guys still have some time. But OTAs are OTAs, man. I see some stuff that I like too on the Dolphins, but it's OTAs. I got to look more into it right now. I can't really look into the Dolphin stuff because I'm too focused on the Knicks stuff. So
you're in a Knicks stronghold right now.
Yeah, I'm riding a wave, man. I'm riding a wave, and that's what we're gonna do. But listen, it was good to get on, Breadman. Let's make it a nice quick episode. All I gotta say is, let's go, New York. Finish this off. Let's get 3 right now. Let's finish it off with the 3rd win, and try to just close this out. So, Breadman, we'll check in again.
I got you, my brother.
Get everybody on.
Go ahead and,
if there's anything else you got to say, let me know before we go. You just hit us all with a breaking news type shit that you feel.
Yes. Arvell Reese.
It's crazy.
All defensive player of the year already.
What? I don't know. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy talk.
But crazy.
Well, like we said, I'm gonna write it down on my book. I'm gonna remember you said it, and we also gonna have a lot of talk about football coming up. So that's coming up. But let's talk about basketball.
Yeah, and I want to apologize for our other 2 members of the group. They're extremely busy. They're extremely tied up. You guys will see them soon, and whenever they get the chance. This is we pop on as much as we can. We have a bunch of things we do outside of here, so 100%. Just be patient. I know these guys. Once we get our core 4 together, we'll be stronger than the Villanova Wildcats.
There you go. Like I said, it's hard to get on. We all try to work. Everybody has full-time jobs. everyone has kids, and it's all these
Gum
activities
chops.
going back and forth. That's what this guy's eating this whole time.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We're going to try our best to get on more. Right now, we're going to try to at least get on once a week, maybe twice, and go from there. But like I said, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Continue to support, please, as we try to get to at least 100 followers right now.
Yeah.
So just hit subscribe, like, and thank you all. And here's to another episode of the Endzone Sports Podcast, where it's just a couple guys just talking sports all year long, and you guys joining the ride. So enjoy, take care, and let's go Knicks, baby. Let's go Knicks. Check you out, Breadman.
Check you out, my brother.